Welcome to the Dubmans podcast, where fans fuel the game.
So we all know college sports has always been about money. For decades, the NCAA and big programs cashed in while athletes risked it all for basically free. No money, just education. NIL was supposed to flip the script, but instead we got more chaos. But let's rewind for a second. Talk about the history of pay for play. This isn't anything new. So back in the 1980s, SMU got hit with the so-called death penalty from the NCAA because boosters were paying players under the table. SMU's football program was shut down completely, devastated, and it's still recovering decades later. Although they're probably back now because they made the playoffs, so good for them. The message was clear though. Pay players and the NCAA will burn it all down. But here's their dirty little secret. Even after SMU's collapse, the money never stopped flowing. It just got sneakier. Rumors have always swirled, like the idea that every Alabama recruit gets a shiny new Dodge Charger the minute they step foot on campus. Allegedly, of course. Or how Louisville supposedly whispers to recruits' parents which horse to bet on down the street at Churchill Downs to take care of them. Again, allegedly. Then there's Reggie Bush's scandal, one of the most electric players in college football history. Lost his Heisman because his family allegedly got a house from an agent while he was at USC. USC got hammered, but fast forward today, you've got athletes posting photos with Lamborghinis on Instagram, all perfectly legal under NIL. Where was this freedom before for Reggie and SMU? Let's not ignore the gap between programs. It's always been there, but now it's a canyon. Even teams in the conference can't compete anymore. Look at the Big 12 interconference. Texas Tech has a billionaire essentially running the athletic program like his own personal hobby. BYU, the Mormon Church, is sitting on over 200 billion in rainy day reserves to back their programs if they wanted to. What does Cincinnati have? They better call the Kelsey brothers because they're going to need some help. UCF is going to need help. Colorado's going to need help. And all the other Big 12 teams. The current landscape has zero parity. It's an arms race. The rich are getting richer, and the smaller programs don't stand a chance. Fans are left watching this imbalance grow, powerless to do anything about it. Boosters aren't writing checks out of pure generosity. They want influence, access, and control. Big brands, they're just looking for the next viral athlete to squeeze for ad dollars. The entire system feels rigged, and unless you're sitting on an oil money fortune or a Fortune 500 company, you don't get a seat at the table. NIL was supposed to be a democracy and democratize opportunities. Instead, it's just exposing how unequal the game really is. This isn't a conspiracy theory. It's the open secret of college sports. And if we don't fix it, we're going to lose the heart of the game. We have established the problem that NIL is, and now I'm going to explain how Dubmans fixes that problem. So, Dubmans isn't a booster club. We're not a corporation. We're a decentralized, autonomous organization, or a DAO. And it gives the power back to the people who matter most, the fans and the athletes. The Dubmans DAO is designed to implement structure and order in a world where chaos and favoritism have reigned for too long. Think of Dubmans as a God booster, not for one program, but for every program that joins our Dubmans network as a program partner. It's the unlimited leveling force, providing consistent support to athletes and coaches without the strings attached that traditional boosters demand. Here's how it works. Fans fund the DAO. Every contribution goes into a transparent pool to support NIL deals. Athletes apply for the deals. The community votes on which athletes to fund based on merit, need, in alignment with our mission. Profits are shared and athletes succeed, programs grow, and fans share in the upside. It's ownership, not charity. But here's the key difference with the DAO: transparency and accountability. Every transaction is recorded on the blockchain for everyone to see. No shady backroom deals, no promises that disappear, no athletes wondering if their money is gonna come. Players and coaches can track where the funds are going in real time. They don't have to worry about a booster pulling out last minute or a sponsor ghosting them after making headlines. It protects them, it protects the fans, and it keeps the system honest. With Dubmans, athletes aren't, beholden to one powerful booster or corporate entity that controls their every move. The community votes, the community funds, and everything is out in the open. It's accountability by design. This is how Dubmans creates a structured, fair NIL system where underdogs get a shot, athletes get freedom, and fans have skin in the game. This is more than NIL. It's a movement and it's a government and it's what a true DAO is built for.
Blockchain smart contracts equals no shady deals. Every vote and payout is recorded, verified, and protected. Shady NIL deals end with Dubmans.
Next, I'm going to share with you all some experiences from our case studies on how Dubmans impacts lives. East Idaho College just had its best football season in 2 decades. Behind expert recruiting, walk-on development, and a tight-knit culture, they shocked everybody by running the table and winning their conference, putting the school back on the map. But the offseason hits hard. Within weeks, 16 of 22 starters entered the transfer portal. Bigger schools offered them life-changing NIL deals. Then the head coach leaves too, poached by a program with a seven-figure NIL fund and a private jet that he can access. East Idaho has no answer, no boosters, no NIL collective, just a proud fan base watching their homegrown dynasty unravel. Then Dubman steps in. A partnership proposal goes live. The DAO votes to onboard the school, offer NIL support, and fund athletes willing to stay and rebuild. A new coach is then hired, one that believes in the Dubmans model. Now East Idaho has a war chest, not from donors, but from a community that refuses to let greatness get gutted. Dubmans didn't just save a team, it built a blueprint for every underdog program to fight back. Next case study, I'm going to talk about a crypto veteran who was burnt out on meme coins and pump and dumps until he learned about Dubmans and the Dub coin. Harold Yang, 29, and has been in crypto since 2018. He's ridden the bull runs, bag held through crashes, minted NFTs, chased meme coins, all of it. And lately, it all feels hollow. Everything seems like a short-term play. The hype is empty. The roadmaps don't mean anything. Sounds like me, honestly. Before Dubmans, he's not looking for another token flip. He's looking for a reason to believe again. Then one night, he's scrolling through YouTube and sees an interview with a college athlete talking about how Dubmans DAO funded his walk-on spot. He's skeptical until he sees the smart contracts, the community votes, the NIL payouts on chain. It's real utility and it's changing lives. The next day, Harold liquidates a chunk of his meme coin portfolio, buys Dub, joins the DAO. He's not really a sports guy at all, but he did go to college. He gets what it means to build something bigger than himself. He's not chasing returns anymore. He's building impact with a wallet and a vote. Harold found what he'd been looking for since the first time he bought ETH back in 2018. Something that actually mattered and something that can help change lives and impact crypto in a positive way.
Dubmans NFTs are more than just nice art, they are fractionalized shares of college revenue. Hey, team owner,
So here's the question. Are you ready to own the game? That's the beauty of Web3 ownership. Web 1 was news, blog posts, and email. Web 2 was social media, centralized and fueled by videos and posts. Web 3 is here, and it's about ownership, community, and sovereignty. Dubmans is open right now. We are pre-launch and building our community. You can join, you can contribute, and you can help us in building the future of college sports. Because athletes deserve freedom, fans deserve ownership, and together we level the playing field. Go to Dubmans.com to get involved. Follow us on TikTok, YouTube, and of course, Discord for updates. And if you're feeling fired up, share this episode with one person who loves college sports as much as you do, as much as I do. This is Dubmans, built for the fans, powered by the blockchain, and we are just getting started. Peace.